Hi, welcome back to Team W for issue analysis. My name is again Nghi Nguyen, and I will be covering three among four functional issues of Samsung Corporate, which are marketing, operation, and finance issues. Regarding marketing issues, Samsung does not own a smartphone platform, but instead it depends on Google for Android. And they also have operational issue which lead to the crisis of Samsung Galaxy Note 7 explosion. And we're gonna define the issue later. And the crisis also consequently caused a financial issue for Samsung. Regarding marketing issue, as you know that the platform owner usually makes the most profit and squeeze it from hardware producer. If you look into computer industry, you will see that Microsoft owns the Windows platform and being the most valuable company for years, while the computer hardware manufacturer as Dell or Gateway or HP, they are struggling with thin margin and they have a really hard time making profit. Going back into the mobile phone hardware, you would remember that many big names in this area, such as Nokia, Motorola, BlackBerry, um, they become history. We don't hear about them anymore. So Samsung does not has its own software for its devices of smartphone. Instead, its driver, um, Apple, they have iOS, which is exclusive for Apple iPhone only. So Apple in a way has a full control in innovation and profit, and Samsung has a lot of pressure on margin and innovation, which it's get into a risk that is too aggressive in engineering design and resulted in exploding Galaxy 7 handsets. So if you follow the crisis of Galaxy Note 7 smartphone explosion early September in 2016, you will see that in August, several Galaxy Note 7 exploded, and Samsung initially blamed the battery from one supplier, and Samsung offered to exchange the device with other battery supplier, but just a few days later, the exchange device burns as well. So even on the hand of consumer. So Samsung issued a second recall, and eventually it stopped the production of the Note 7. And in total, at least 92 reports of Note 7 battery overheating in the US, and another 26 reports of burns and 55 reports of property damage. So the crisis demonstrated some operational problem of Samsung. The first problem that we see is aggressive, over aggressive engineering design, because Samsung has only device as the only tool that they can beat rival in terms of innovation. So they trying so hard to have the advanced function compared to iPhone. So the engineering design is going into uncontrollable areas, and the current testing and validating process failed to detect the defects before launching Galaxy Note 7 into the market. And when the issue comes, Samsung doesn't seem to have the complete process to identify the problem. So that firstly, they say that the problem is caused by one supplier of battery, but it wasn't true. It wasn't accurate because other supplier also have the same problem just a few days later, and they still unable to identify the true problem. Um, so they have to stop the whole production line. Um, one of the news disclosed by some former worker in Samsung, they say that Samsung have a militaristic culture and they use top-down approach, and the management doesn't have enough understanding of technology. Why they push the top-down decision over the worker. So those are the operational issues of Samsung which lead to the crisis that we see today. And as a consequence, they are facing the financial issue from the crisis as well. So on the news that Samsung will stop the production of Galaxy Note 7, Samsung stock price fell 8% right away, which wiped about 70 billion US dollar of the company market value. And um, there are a few estimations about the loss, financial loss that Samsung is facing, and one estimate say that it could put a 9.5 billion shorts in sales and erase 5 billion in profit. The worst say that Samsung's lost its operational profit projection for quarter 3 of 2016 by 33%. The verse also say that 2 trillion to 47 trillion won, equivalent to 42 billion US dollar revenue has been lost. And CNN say that Samsung took 10 billion hits to end the Galaxy Note 7 fiasco. Because of the issue, we have some recommendation. Samsung definitely should develop a platform for its own smartphone device, and they should revisit and redefine the operational processes to ensure the quality assurance and quality control. And Samsung should communicate transparently to the public the problems called Note 7 explosion, and the solution it should offer to guarantee the quality of the product in the future. And that's it. My part. Thank you so much for your attention.